Some action from the Hockey World Cup. Now, the match between Argentina and Korea was a thriller, with Korea winning the match in a penalty shootout. Korea beat Argentina 2-1.
Just wide. There's Pedro Ibarra.
They're on the ball now, and the forwards.
In the earlier match, Germany thrashed Canada 6-0. Germany had the upper hand throughout the game before defeating Korea.
Free hit or advantage. They'll go back and give them the free hit for the raised ball. Lucas Fieler bursts into the circle. Still has it.
Now, recession is a word you and me have had to deal with. But now we've got company. Recession has come knocking on the doors of one of the world's favorite superheroes, Spider-Man. In the latest edition of the comic, Spider-Man's thrown out of his job and doesn't even have money to keep his Spidey suit in shape. Take a look. Guess who's just joined the list of the jobless?
Does whatever a spider can, spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.
Yes, you saw that right. It's the good old superhero, Spider-Man. In Amazing Spider-Man's comic number 623, Spider-Man's alter ego Peter Parker loses his job as a photojournalist at the mayor's office.
He's fired very publicly at a big press conference. Jonah embarrasses him, and a news agency won't touch him anymore. He can't sell his photos anywhere, and he's left without any prospects in the worst economy in 3 generations.
And that's not all. Spider-Man lines up at the employment exchange, and at night wonders if he can spin his web again.
We're gonna see him having to deal with paying his roommate his half of the rent. The fact that he can't afford to go on dates with anybody.
But this twist in Spider-Man's tale is probably a reflection of the times we live in. Job losses, sagging morals, and overbearing uncertainties.
I suppose with the recession and all the, the kind of economy being like it is, then it's quite interesting for the comic to reflect those times and make it more relevant for people.
So everybody's having a hard time, so I guess it's kind of good that they put that into the comic story.
So will Spidey ever spin his web again? That's a human dilemma confronting a timeless superhero. Bureau Report, Ndtv-Hindu. And finally, here's a rather unique story of a professor with a different kind of preaching. You don't want to miss this.
Well, Bob Arno is far from who you think he is. He is an international authority on street crime.
I am in Mumbai to look at street crime for a few days, and I do this in 50 countries. For 20 years I have done this together with my wife.
From Las Vegas to Mumbai, Arno has come to research pickpocketing techniques. In this 4-day trip, he's meeting cops, reformed thieves, even victims.
The motive behind this is to learn about street crime. Street crime is taking a very nasty turn today. It's becoming more violent, not in Mumbai, but in Moscow, in St. Petersburg, in Rome, in London. A pickpocket will very often use a jacket because he doesn't want to have his hand going in bare. He wants something and he can hide it inside. We can teach the police exactly what to watch for. More important, we can teach the men who are operating the monitors of the cameras. Today, to stop terrorism, to stop crime, you have cameras everywhere. If there are 100 persons moving, who do you put the camera on? And that's what we teach.
In Mumbai with Sunil Singh, Shai Venkatraman for NDTV.
That's all for the moment. Thanks for watching. Keep watching NDTV.